Happy Friday. It's time to get into FACEIT Week 2. We're heading into some Master Division here tonight. I got Elemental Normal taking on Team Missing for your entertainment this evening. Should be a good one. How are we doing? Normal coming in 1 and 2. Took a 3-1 over Dark Mode. Losses to Nightmare and Way to Thanos. Team Missing coming in at 0 and 2. Still looking for that first win. Still looking for that first map win, as a matter of fact. As they got 0-3 by both Extinction as well as Grimoire. Looks like we'll go Antarctic started off. And we will get a side swap. Who we decide Team Missing? Well, it's our second time getting this team on. Ah, this was Soulsec. Yeah. So this is one of your graduating class teams. That's right. So you've had Mari come in, kind of fill in the tank role. No Mari here for this one. Looks like we'll get Fearless in, start this one off. Even SunnySide, definitely a pretty potent DPS duo. Normal themselves have fought their way up through the gambit to find themselves here in Master Division. Started in Advanced back in Season 5, back at this time last year, maybe fall last year. We're able to take the championship there. Flawless through upper bracket champions. An expert division there in Season 7. Got first place out of regular season as well. So made their debut in Master Division Season 8. Did well enough to hold their spot, which is as much as you could ask for, right? We're able to punch up and not have to fight in relegation matches at all. Coming into Season 9, they have pulled out one of their dubs, as we were talking about. Of course, I think goal this year is to see if they can get a better record, see if they can put more than 6 wins on the board. Maybe even potentially make top 8. We are going to get a Zarya ban here from Team Missing. So Elemental Normal, we're considered your home team here tonight. Got first map pick, first hero ban. So that is Fearless, aka Mingchu. They're in the Sigma. Obviously, Dorothy is the name of Sierra's little bird. So that is a streamer tag in play there. Normal showing us a double flex APS Mog comp. Felicio Carry will get SunnySide actually rocking a Sojourn here, so it does bring a traditional hit scan to back up the Dorothy or the Fearless Sigma. I was like, May can be quite the hazard for a Maga to have to deal with, when trying to get aggressive. They're looking to kind of make that ground dive kind of Maga. So far, Bruber is just going to hold on to the point and just kind of anchor down on the objective. Wait for me to get close. Brad tries to shadow step up top, but there was already a rotation in play here from Team Missing. Woo! Brad got a couple of stray shots down on the Juuzou, but they were able to get back to the rest of the team with a little cover from Dorothy. Dorothy themselves now moving on to challenge the point. Bruber is going to just overrun back to the high ground. See if they can attack those squishies. Eve Wall used defensively. Oh, and SunnySide picks up a good kill after Bruber drops. Bruber drops some more ways to what? To low ground, all the way to 6 feet under. Nice kill from SunnySide there. We'll secure first cap here for Team Missing, although Mookie and Exo have kept things interesting. Get to it, play versus Normal, just kind of fall back. They just disengage from the rush. Still about 15% away from their own. You do have the Setsuriku. Oh, and a nice opener as well. So Joyride sit into 3 squishies. Bruber comes in with a big overrun. They'll isolate Juuzou Anderp and secure a flip here. Death Blossom and Spree now available from Normal. Mookie's been able to build up towards this Kitsu as well. That's going to be SunnySide dropping the OC, moving right into the middle of the objective. Bruber with an overward lands inside. Catches E with a massive stomp. We'll end up finishing off Dorothy as well. Look like just the burn damage, right? Bruber turned before they'd even finish with the health bar. Okay, try to drop the blizzards thrown in defensively. Looks like everybody made it down the low ground. Mookie, the last one to do so, drops a kit soon. Bruber's just going to run over that back line. Brad with the Death Blossom inside of the Sanctuary. That is a big 5 ult combo out of normal. Just a strong arm their way to a 1-0 lead here on Antarctic Peninsula. So we're on to drilling rig. This giant thing is a big drilling rig, as you can see. Ooh, you trying to get out of the dodge or evade, joyride, all use. Good cover from Juuzou and Anderp. We're playing from that coast side, able to help out the Shion. Oh, he returns back in, able to open up the kill. Oh, not a bit of a Shion duel. Exo didn't give up on that. Mookie, what actually secures the headshot kill. Oh, nice execution. Gets Anderp very low. That was an interesting interaction. Like, the Suzu stopped the damage, but not the follow-up, it looked like. That was kind of like, or not the stun, rather. Fascinating timing on that. Oh my goodness. SunnySide catches Brad this time around. Right as I see Beanpot say, I've seen the Brad play twice, I'm convinced he's just Thanos. And then immediately SunnySide takes his head off with a railgun shot. Missing do have a couple of big ultimates to hold on to this point. Playing the OC out of SunnySide, good headshot catches Brad early. Kitsune Rush will force a disengage. Anderp does have their own ultimate in play. SunnySide with a nice little 2-tap. Catches Mookie. That was gorgeous. Beautiful little jump rotating shot. Those are tough to make. Oh, Mayhem goes down as well. So Team Missing are going to win out this second fight and take the lead here on Drilling Rig. Cage fight directly on top of Fearless. Oh, and a big critical slam. Smashes down SunnySide. That was... Oh, I felt that one in my core. Painful to watch. So late staggers. See if they can catch up in percentage. Those late staggers can be just so nasty. I mean, you can earn a team fight with that. Or a team fight, like, you know, deny the enemy an entire team fight just based on that timing. Looking for the 2 on point. Actually gonna circle back around. I'm gonna try to catch Mookie. No, Mookie's gonna swift step out of there. Lands in a very dangerous spot, so Mayhem's gonna drop the beam, make sure everybody stays alive, and kick it here on the point. No ultimates left after the Sanctuary fades from Juuzou, and Brad gets 3 with the Death Blossom. I never even saw the Sanctuary in play. I don't even know if it made it out. Dorothy tried, or Fearless tried to swap to a Doomfist. Cannot make it back. Normal completely in control of this one. So we're going to Reaper ban side swap here. We hear the Mookie Hill in the background. I mean, Normal looking pretty dominant. The stat card reflecting that. Brad 23 and 4 in that Reaper. Has top elims. Top damage will go to Bruber. Actually, excuse me, no. Look at SunnySide in that Sojourn. 9,200 damage there for SunnySide. I mean, it was pouring damage into that Maga. Not able to confirm as much as needed. Total will be 16 deaths there for Normal. We're looking at 18 plus 11, so 29 deaths there for missing. Okay, we'll get a Sigma ban here out of Normal. New Chunk City. All right, Zarya for both teams here. Okay, with the Reaper band out, we'll see Brad go into a Bastion. We're actually getting Zardetta from Normal, but SunnySide, well, they understood how to shut that down. That the Vendetta is never useless if she can't get in close. Just hit her as the Vendetta tries to close the gap. Okay, well. Apparently, Fearless stayed exposed entirely too long to the Brad Bastion. Exo's back in this fight, and after 13% in control, Normal will steal away the point. Or should I say, after giving up 13% in percentage. A meager 13%. Oh, wheels down. Focus was trying to... He was trying to focus on the Bastion, but just couldn't lock down the kill. Just too much damage incoming. I mean, this is an extraordinarily high damage comp with Zardetta plus Bastion. I mean, unbelievable amount of damage. Whoever hiding in there for the ambush. It will successfully find an opening pick. Eve quite literally just on a joyride around the map. So Juuzou is going to help out. It looks like, at least momentarily, help out with the flank. Oh, Eve can't get in on time. Exo went back and was able to mark them. So Eve unable to initiate the OT, and this will be a Normal opening point. Oh, try to pursue. Oh. The soaring slice, kind of superfluous, just icing on the cake there.
seconds.
Great spot for normal. Right? I mean, this is one of the hardest points to get in. Some of the toughest chokes to break open. Bubble on next to the start. Swing towards main. SunnySide pops OC. Looks like you got the last bubble out of Bruber, but SunnySide was too low to really follow up. Bruber swings on No Fist, rather fearless. And Exo swings the sword for a double. That is Anderp's Kitsu and Fearless. Well, actually, both grabs are now in play. Trying to layer an artillery strike. Things are getting messy here. 3v3 on the point. A low Mayhem dances around, able to get Eve and avoids disaster. And a scramble of a fight. But it was good positioning there from normal. Ends up winning the day. Mayhem's able to drop that beat behind the cover of that post. Really smart heads-up positioning to minimize the impact there from the Fearless grab, and now Fearless is going to swap over to the Maga. 99% on the board here, even Exo trade. Bruber still here melting people, beaming everybody down. So that's a 2-0. And we're heading right next door. Missing would have really liked to have seen a junkyard spawn there, but they're going to have to fight for the privilege to make it to the other half of the map. Check out this SunnySide OC. Wow. Juuzou just goes flying in. John Cena style with the sound barrier. And he's got one with the tectonic shock here. Anderp was able to add one to the mix as well. The end of this ultimate used to help clean up what remained. Eve with a 3-piece. Team missing with a fight win here on Refinery. An important one at that. Granting him first control. Juuzou with the... I mean, that sound barrier looked really dangerous, but ends up being absolutely clutch. I've loved the venture. Yeah, we'll put a lot more pressure onto this high damage comp, right? Not let them just kind of sit back and set up. So normal has to kind of settle for a rotation around this left-hand side. Whoa! Fearless is going to go out into the thick of them. The Kitsu is used to prevent the damage from the stomp, and it's just a dead Maga. That was a bold strategy that kind of got broken up. Anderp had thrown a Kitsune Rush on the objective as well, but there just did not seem to be a whole lot of follow-up on the stomp. I'm willing to bet Exo was able to get in, cause a lot of disruption, really demand a lot of aggro there from Team Missing. Nova's trying to see if they can just go get an immediate opening pick, try to find an early advantage. They have to go so far deep. Mayhem's going to drop the sound barrier with everybody kind of clustering up here in green. And the kill feed is going to light up green as well. Gong of Death at 65% means this is going to be tough to get back. Juuzou was the last to die as well. Eve under a lot of pressure. Exo chasing them out. Juuzou will run in. They are in a spot to initiate the OTA. Only, ew, they have to survive long enough. They will not. Normal denies a final fight. Right, we got a music band here from normal. Oh, we didn't really look at stats. There's only 11 deaths for normal there on New Junk City. Very, very comprehensive map. City being controlled from start to finish. Right now, able to go back into the trademark Reaper with that ban no longer in play. Team Missing will stick with the Zarya, where normal have got into this Ramatra defense. Juuzou uses the Rejuvenating Wave, make sure Fearless doesn't fall, and that nice little defensive push. Even the one kind of trying to open this up as the initiator here. And with some help from the Water Orbs of Juuzou, they're able to get that first blood. All right. Team Missing kind of putting something together here on their first attack. Mookie able to swift step in, looking for a trade in this 3v5. But Team Missing will stay solid with their player advantage and are looking to one and done Kings Row in point A. Kits are available here for Missing. Working up, I mean, I'll almost have Tectonic. We'll have Tectonic almost immediately. Imminently. Really nothing from the other side. Okay, now the Kitsu is available here. There was an opportunity there for the attackers to go, but they're going to go ahead and do it now. Drill dash in, trying to see if they can chase down Exo. Exo's going to hang tight here in alley. Mookie will counterpunch with their own Kitsu. And Brad tried to Death Blossom. You can trade out yourself for SunnySide. Defense holds. Fearless and dropped the grab into that. Actually ends up killing themselves with their own right click through the team fight. And we'll go to a Sigma here. Tidal Blast and OC maybe. That's Exo with the Setsuriku spray. The Tidal Blast throwing in on to Fearless. They're able to chase down Bruber with a little help from the Eve Tectonic, or maybe just Eve in general. It looks like the Tectonic Shock was in fact used, yes. Or was that that's a burrow kill? Yeah, that's a burrow kill. Excuse me. Using the emerge for that extra damage. Finisher's so fun. What a great hero. What an inspired and unique hero. Oh, we're looking to re-engage. Okay. I wasn't sure if Normal was going to go for this. They absolutely do. Chase down on to Juuzou in the back. Expect Exo to come in and sandwich there using the execution. Catching Fearless in the back. We'll try to just hightail it out of the pub. Oh. Decided to pick up a quarter boot. Let me sit and write a book, you know? We're going to hang out here for a little bit. Get some fish and chips. So after a one and done on point A, Team Missing have kind of ran into a wall here for the past 2 or 3 minutes. Rubber Cage Fight will catch Fearless almost immediately. Fearless was trying to play close in that corner, see if they can, you know, find those last couple of percentages for their ultimate, but immediately get ambushed. Bruber was ready for it. Pulled the trigger first, and a proactive defense winning the day here yet again. 2 minutes remain for the time for the missing to do anything. It's been slow building on these ultimates, right? So far, Juuzou has been a little quiet on this point B. He's going to build the rail off of the Maga. Ooh, knew there somebody's lurking downrange. Looks like 2 caught in the flux. Mayhem will be the one to die. Brad able to get topped up. Exo swings to protect the flank. Kitsune rushes exchanged over the objective. He comes down from stairs, throwing tectonic shock rounds back towards the defensive hold. Drill dash towards Brad, but Brad's able to avoid both shots there out of the tectonic. Meanwhile, Exo got one with their killing spree. Now is looking to duel with a Venture. A high mobile duel that, well, Brad will come in and disrupt. Normal holds. Less than a minute remaining. Kitsune rush available. SunnySide coming from all the way from alley flank, sliding across. See if they can work through the defensive Kitsune sound barrier. Fearless, the title blast, gets the knockdown. It's a Brad Death Blossom on point, and Exo's got a kill with the Joyride. So jumps not done, your team missing, and this is their last chance. Shots in the back, and Fearless are going to take them out of the fight. And this DPS duo of Brad and Exo will help hold. Mookie getting into the action as well. Nice little 2-piece. Put the dagger in this attack.
Score 0-1. Switching sides. Initiating match.
What a great retake. Was that sound barrier retake was the one that really kind of secured it for him. I wasn't sure that Normal were even going to get a chance there, but they dropped the beat. They had it well timed. Now that we're halfway through map 3, I'll finally get your outlines turned on. Fearless to the high ground swing defensively. Gets a good rock in here to create this sandwich. Deny first attack out of Normal. Exo managed to work it. Yeah, the powerful spot. Got behind the ranks there of Fearless. Juuzou in. Everybody tries to come in and save Eve. Pile it up into the corner. We got him in a tiny Overwatch for a moment. Oh, Jizzy gets a sneaky kill out of the Brad. Won't amount to much. I believe we will get the cap here. We're going to go for a flux here. We're going to try to go for recontest. No. I didn't think so. That felt too risky, right? You just give up so much space. And you only have till the back of point B to give up, right? Not even the cap. So you don't have a lot of that to give. Space, that is. Could be a big old fight. Flux. Be countered by the sound barrier. I mean, defensive 3 ult combo. All simultaneous. The Blizzard and the Kitsu backing up this gravitic Flux. Mookie goes down. It's the only death of it thus far. Not sure why Mayhem didn't drop the beat into that. It's maybe being a little conservative, a little too greedy with that sound barrier through that exchange. I mean, defense spend heavy, but understandably so. They desperately want to make sure they can hold this point A archway. And we say Exo tried to invest late. It just got shut down. No one else was able to get through. Mayhem getting the beat down on the ground. Oh, great descending rock. Absolute meteor there from Bruber. That'll be enough to get the kill on the Fearless. Oh, a couple of beautiful finishers there. Bruber comes up with 3 and is now setting up shop here inside the Foundry. Well past the box of victory to secure this 3-0. Death Blossom from Brad. You do have that Tidal Blast from Juuzou. One of the trickier ultimates. You have to get in close. You have to make sure you can secure the kill after, you know, I mean, if, assuming you get the stun. And it can be tricky to kind of swing to get the defensive value out of the ultimate. We're going to go and throw it? Sure. So under a bit of pressure, Fearless just saved by the Tidal Blast. Juuzou does come out there to keep Bruber from suffering the stun. Kitsu now in play here from the defense. They're going to go try to clean off the flank, but SunnySide goes down. Exo, with a lot of pressure, secures a kill. A couple of good headshots onto Eve, but Eve landed a solid icicle of their own. Returns to the point for the crowd freeze while Brad Death Blossoms behind enemy lines. Exo with the Satsuruku spree is the icing on the cake. The cherry on top, the elemental normal 3-0. Exo 25 and 2 in the Shion, 11.9k damage. Bruber 19 and 4 and 11.7. Man, everybody had great maps. Brad with that crazy pop-off map 1 is 24 and 1 in the Bastion map 2. I think the Brad's gonna have to be your player of the match here today. Does lead the team in deaths on map 3. Didn't do as much on Kings. You know, I'd say that 25 and 2 performance from the Shion of Exo is definitely your player of the map there in King's Row. But all in all, I'll give MVP to Brad here tonight. I mean, it's tough to single anyone out. Felt like everybody from Normal really performed excellently. Normal will move to 2 and 2. And they've got... what do we got coming up? You'll have Himuru Fan Club? That's kind of the whole list here right now. All right, so you face them on Monday. Team missing... still searching for that first map win. They will have Avidity tomorrow. We're actually going to get that match on as well. GG's. Good match. Good match.
always remember. Never accept the world as it appears to be. Dare to see it for what it could be.